Hey, what's up everybody? This is Aaron and I want to talk to you about why I think Facebook ad costs are going to rise in 2020. As I preach all the time, Facebook ads are the lowest cost per 1,000 people reached right now out of any form of advertising. I think that's going to definitely go up though in 2020 for one main reason. What happens every 4 years in the fall? The election happens. So the start of 2020, we noticed our costs have been really low. So January, February, September, October, and then when we move to November and December, Black Friday happens, Christmas shopping happens, so Facebook ad costs go up in November and December, and that space becomes a little bit more congested and it becomes way more competitive, but we're still reaching people at a really good cost, even in November and December. Now I expect that to happen here throughout 2020 as we get closer to the fall as well, just because last election Facebook ads were heavily utilized by both parties, and I have a feeling that will be doubled down by both parties as well. And again, this is just my opinion, and whenever I look at the trends, 2017, 2018, 2019, costs were really down. I do expect it to spike though in 2020. Now, if you haven't started advertising on Facebook yet, what I would recommend you do, start advertising now, before we get too close to fall and those advertising budgets get cranked up by political candidates where they're really competing for those spaces. And you want to start to identify who your customers are online, start collecting email addresses of who your customers are, start targeting the areas, and start basically giving yourself the knowledge of who you need to advertise to. Because the more specific you can become with your advertising targeting, the less money you're going to have to spend. Therefore, you'll be able to keep your advertising budget low, even in a high cost year like 2020, as I'm anticipating. Okay, so if you haven't started advertising on Facebook, I recommend you do it now before we get too far into 2020, so then you can keep your costs low whenever costs start to increase a little bit. And then whenever we get back to 2021, I think we'll see a big dip down. It's like I said, it happens any time of the year where it's busy. The holidays, I just noticed in January, our ad costs just dropped drastically from November and December. So again, make sure you jump on and start identifying your audiences. So whenever the cost does go up a little bit, you want to make sure you know exactly who to target so you're not wasting any money at all.